What's going on YouTube world? Austin Zay back here with another YouTube video, and typically if you're brand new to my channel, we talk about business, about finance, and about real estate. But today we're going to be talking about the 5 most best, or the top passive income ideas that I have for 2021. So let's just go ahead and jump right into the video. So the first passive income idea I have is probably one of the most unusual passive income ideas that anybody could have, and that is an ATM machine or a vending machine. So look, I used to own a bunch of ATM machines, It wasn't that long ago that I did, and honest and truly, it was a phenomenal passive income investment. Now, I don't own any ATM machines anymore, so I just want to preface it with that, but I'll show you right now that I used to own a bunch, so you know that I'm not messing around, But I do think if you're a beginner trying to make some passive income, it is actually a phenomenal passive income idea. So let me explain a little bit, and we'll talk about the whole vending machine thing too. So look, an ATM machine, real simple, right? You're like, Austin, well, nobody uses cash anymore. Nobody even is ever even gonna use an ATM machine. But I promise you, people still use cash and people will still use ATM machines. Just depends on where the ATM is located, So you have gotta obviously get an ATM in a good location, Which is pretty easy. So look, all you really do is you buy an ATM machine. It's about $2,500 on average. Then you take that ATM machine and you put it somewhere like a barbershop or a bar or like a nail salon or wherever, And that ATM machine will literally just pump out money every single day. So you've gone somewhere before and you needed a little bit of cash. Maybe you're getting a haircut. Maybe you were at the casino. Maybe you were playing some blackjack, Maybe you even needed $1 bills so you could go out late at night, all you gentlemen out there. Now listen to me, You paid something called a surcharge, obviously, right? You paid $3, you paid $4, you paid $5. The average surcharge actually in the United States will blow you away, It's like $4 and like 25 cents, So look, you make your money when people pull out cash. Same thing with the vending machine business, You take a vending machine, you go and you put it somewhere, and ultimately every time somebody buys a bag of Doritos, every time somebody buys a donut, every time somebody buys some Twizzlers, you make a little bit of arbitrage on a large volume. I had plenty of ATM machines at one point that made a significant amount of passive income on a monthly basis, I'm talking like $500 a month was not that great of a machine, right? $1,000 a month, $2,000 a month, right? It can happen. You've got to get a good location, obviously. You might have to get somebody to load your machine for you if you don't have 20 grand to put in your machine, obviously, So look, there's a lot of ways to go about it. I've got a lot of videos on my channel, so let's go ahead and jump into passive income idea number 2. So dividend paying stocks are one of my favorite ways to make passive income. Now, I don't make a ton of passive income with this right now, but I also don't have a ton of money invested right now, I'm saving my money for a rainy day. Now I'm just kidding, I've got a decent amount of money invested, but I'm investing a bunch into real estate right now, which we're going to talk about here in just a little while. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you my Robinhood account, Now, this is not my main account, so take it with a grain of salt, and this definitely isn't where I hold most of my blue chip stocks that pay me out a dividend on a monthly or a quarterly basis, but I just want to show you a little sneak peek of what could be possible. So I've got a bunch of different stocks that pay out a dividend. I've actually got a couple of good ETFs in Robinhood right now that pay out a good dividend as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and kind of scroll through this, and I'm going to show you a few. VYM is a really good one. It's called Vanguard High Dividend Yield ETF, Now I only own about 20 shares of this in my Robinhood app, but let's just go ahead and scroll down here. My dividend yield is 3.09%. Now, that is a lot better than a savings account. Even a high interest savings account. You can make a lot more money with a dividend stock, a good dividend ETF, than you'll ever make in anything like a high interest savings account. So we can literally go ahead and we can see right here that I got a dividend December 24th for $16.19, September for $14.11, June for $8.37, And I can just keep on going on, and I've got a bunch of these different stocks, so just do the math. What amount of money would you need invested to make, $100, right? $200, $300, $400, and remember that in the beginning, it's just about paying your phone bill. It's about making your car payment, right? It's about helping out a little bit with your rent or your mortgage, maybe buying some groceries, maybe even going out to eat and getting a nice steak dinner every now and then. So look, dividend stocks can pay you really well. Now, you will need quite a bit of money over the long period of time if you want to make like $500 a day in dividend stocks. Just do the math yourself, depending on where you invest it, right? I know there's a lot of blue chip companies that offer a pretty high dividend. You look at like AT&T, and they offer a decent dividend. Now, Obviously, at any point, one company can cut their dividend. They can eliminate their dividend overnight if they're losing money, if they're going bankrupt, if the company's going sideways, then your dividend could essentially just overnight, okay? But remember, if you don't put all your eggs in one basket, then ultimately you could make a decent amount of passive income by investing in dividend stocks. The third passive income idea for 2021 is affiliate marketing. Now, I actually make a decent amount of money with affiliate marketing, probably, I don't know, probably just a couple grand a month, to be honest with you, okay? But look, at the end of the day, it's real simple. It's real easy. If you're on TikTok, you're on Instagram, you're on Snapchat, you're on Twitter, you're on YouTube, pretty much anywhere, okay? You're on Facebook, wherever you're at, you can blog, you can put your affiliate links anywhere. Have you ever gone onto a blog and you're like, I just want to research like the best mattress, like just the softest mattress in the world, right? And you go and you Google it and somebody ranked really high for SEO and you click on the article and you're like, all right, it's going to show me the top 3 best mattresses on this website, and you scroll down and you're looking and they're telling you and it's a good review and it's just amazing, and now you know exactly what mattress you're going to buy, and boom, there's a link right there to buy that mattress. That, ladies and gentlemen, is typically 99% of the time an affiliate link of somebody that just wrote a blog about mattresses, and bang, shakalaka, you bought a mattress and they got paid. So they're essentially just drop shipping, right? I mean, you know, when you have an affiliate link, you're just an affiliate with another company that has a product or a service that you're not responsible for. So there's no customer service. You're not having to deal with people that are refunding. You're not having to deal with anything. You don't have to have a warehouse. You don't need anything at all. And you can make passive income every single day. So this is what all the wealthy people do, right? I mean, you really think about it. I mean, what do most people think wealthy people do? I mean, they just sit on their yacht, they party, they stand on the side of their boat like Jordan Belfort.
What I call them? Fun coupons. See that? A fun coupon.
You can do that too, and all you have to do is affiliate marketing. Okay, probably not the yacht thing or the fun coupons. I don't recommend doing any of that, but what I do recommend doing is getting a couple of affiliate links that you can promote, that you can push, and ultimately make a little bit of passive income with. The fourth way that you can make passive income in 2021 is through Walmart automation or Amazon automation or Amazon FBA, okay? Now, this is gonna require a little bit more money up front unless you know how to do all of the back end, but I know multiple people. As a matter of fact, I myself just invested in a Walmart store very recently. Now, somebody else is managing it all for me. They're doing the back end. They're taking care of everything. They're really dialing it in for me, okay? But I'm going to invest in even more of those because why not? I mean, we literally are selling cleaning supplies on some random freaking thing that I've never even heard of, okay? And people buy this kind of stuff. I mean, you could think of the most random products in the world, and ultimately, if at volume, you can make a lot of money. So look, you're basically just sourcing a product, okay? And then you're basically just drop shipping the product. So when somebody buys the product, then you go and buy the product, okay? So basically, think of it this way. You get paid, and then you pay for the product, and you make a little bit of arbitrage. So it's real simple, and then the person you bought the product from, they ship it to the customer. So you're not even having to worry about shipping, okay? So it's real simple, and at the end of the day, there's a lot of money to be made when it comes to making passive income. Now again, you've obviously got to go watch videos, you've got to do your research, you've got to find a mentor, you've got to find a coach, you've got to go look around, you've got to figure out how to do any of this. I mean, nothing in life worth having is easy, okay? I don't like the word easy anyways, I like the word simple, because simple is so different than easy. I mean, there's nothing in life worth having that's easy, okay? So don't take it the wrong way. It isn't easy. You're gonna have to put in the work. You're gonna have to make it happen. You're gonna have to do your research. You're probably, at one point or another, gonna fall flat on your face. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is perfectly okay. Don't worry about it. Pick yourself up, move back on, and you too can make all the passive income in the world. And the final one is owning rental properties. Now I do this, okay? This is something that I personally love. We do this on a daily basis. We're buying an Airbnb property right now in Scottsdale, Arizona. We're gonna remodel it, we're gonna renovate it, and we're gonna throw that sucker on Airbnb. And we're gonna make what you might call passive income, depending on your definition, of course, because, well, there's nothing truly passive. I mean, a little bit of work has to go in, and you gotta check up on it every now and then, but it's more passive than, you know, trading time for money, right? Because, I mean, at the end of the day, you know, you should not have to do that, or at least if you do, definitely have multiple streams of income. So owning rental properties, I mean, there's a lot of ways you can do this. Even Airbnbs and stuff like that. I mean, you don't even have to have a house. I've seen people that have just gone to landlords and stuff like that and said, hey, I'll manage the property for you, I'll Airbnb it, I'll do everything. I just want a little piece of the pie. And they didn't even own the property. So there's a lot of ways you can get into real estate without actually having to own the real estate. But if you do have a little bit of money down, you can go buy a property. You can even renovate it, and you can move a tenant in there, and you can make what they call cash flow. And basically, cash flow is just the arbitrage between the mortgage payment, the insurance, the taxes, and everything like that, and what the tenant or the renter is actually paying. So that way you're paying off the property, building equity over time, which in other words is like amazing, okay? It's like the eighth wonder of the world, quite literally. Also, the property theoretically is going to appreciate over time, so you're making money there too. But on top of all of that, you're making that cash flow in between, aka passive income. So look, you could do this one time, you could do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, however many times you want, okay? There's no limit to how much you can do with any of what we talked about today. Now, everything is going to take time to scale, right? Nothing happens overnight. You're probably not gonna start out day one if you only have $1,000 to invest and just make all this money. It's probably not gonna happen, okay? So you gotta be realistic. You gotta scale accordingly. You've gotta trust the process, and you've gotta do it over time, and ultimately, you too can eventually make a bunch of passive income. You can sit back and sit on the beach and enjoy pina coladas, okay, with your girlfriend. You'll probably get bored of that, by the way, and then you'll want to go start another business or do something else. I promise you, I've been there. But hey, if you liked the video, I would really appreciate it if you do me a massive favor and just smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. Drop a comment in the comment section down below. Typically on my channel, we're talking about business, about finance, about real estate, and obviously about passive income. I look forward to seeing you in the next one.